Every time I do your readings, and this has been going on for months, there is a strong affiliation with the body. The body comes up every time. And conception comes up quite a bit in your readings. And like I said before, conception could be any number of things. It could be literal, like conceiving, actually conceiving a baby. Or it could just be conceiving an idea or a new way of life, a new beginning. Conception has so much to do with creativity, but in this particular sense, or at least in the readings of your past, your body is tied to it somehow. It comes up over and over again. And there's this question around your identity as well, in relationship to your body and in relationship to this whole thing that has to do with conceiving, with conception, with receptivity. Hey Scorpio, welcome to your reading for May 2021. Today we're going to take a look at your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats where a particular challenge is concerned. And first we'll look at the challenge. We'll pull a few cards to see what this challenge is all about, and then we'll jump into the other aspects of it. So thank you so much for joining me. Let's get started. Let's sync up. I have been shuffling your cards off camera, so we're ready to go. What is this challenge that you are dealing with in May 2021? And this is for Scorpio. What are the characteristics of the challenge? Ooh. Usually I pull 3 cards here. If more fall out, that's okay. Characteristics of the challenge for Scorpio in May. We got a lot of cards that came out here, so I'm going to read them all. 2 of Cups in reverse, not seeing eye to eye. 3 of Cups could be a third influence of some sort into a relationship. Looking out, wondering what else is out there for me. Lack of trust, lack of faith, lack of clarity, and having all kinds of options available to you, but none of them really see or seem real. It's like thoughts, like this is a very illusory card. Look at this. It's like, well, it could be this, or I could have that. I mean, I could do this, or I could do that, or this could happen, or that could happen, or maybe it's this choice, or maybe it's that choice. And then every time, like you consider one choice, another choice pops up, or another option pops up. Could be that you have a break in a relationship of some sort, or at least some sort of miscommunication, or not seeing eye to eye, not connected, not united at the current moment because something from the outside has come in to sort of shake it up. It's a third influence. Doesn't have to be another person. A lot of people will read this card as, like somebody's cheating, or there's a third person involved. Doesn't necessarily have, it could be, doesn't necessarily have to be a third person, just a third influence. Could be work, could be a child, could be, whatever the third influence might be. But it has somebody looking out, like it's almost like you have the world in your hands. You have it, you already have it, but you're looking out to see what else is out there. And there are a lot of options that you're looking at, but none of them have really manifested into reality. They're not practical or tangible. They're illusory, almost like just thoughts, ideas. Yeah, it seems to be like around this sort of new beginning, but the new beginning hasn't happened or isn't happening. There is a lack of clarity, particularly where these options are concerned. The 7 of Cups energy is concerned. So this is the challenge, Scorpio. All right. Let's look at strengths. Strengths where this challenge is concerned. Oh, we have the Fool again in reverse. That's interesting. What is this? Somebody wants a new beginning, but isn't, but it's just a thought. It's just an idea at the moment. Somebody is thinking about leaving a situation, looking out there, wondering what else is out there for me. I have everything I thought I wanted, but I want something different now, or I want more. Source energy, the creator. Let's pull one more card for strengths, and then we'll read the strength cards. We have a lot of this yellow, radiant energy, even inside of the challenge with the sun. This feels like life force energy, vitality, consciousness in reverse. These are your strengths. You have the power here to start again. There might be a doubt about taking that leap of faith. There's something hidden that you're not quite aware of, that's under the surface and hasn't percolated to the top yet for you to see. But I do see you as a very powerful creator. This suggests alignment with your source energy. And look at all, I mean, I should have a camera trained on my table, because damn, there is so much of this like fiery yellow energy. Look at this. There's something about this new beginning here for you, but it's in reverse twice. Fool in reverse twice here for you, Scorpio. Sun in reverse. There's something under the surface. Look, sun in reverse, consciousness in reverse. And it does feel just about timing. It's not as if, it feels like it's just a matter of time for this thing to come to the surface and for the light of the sun to clarify it, which will bring you into alignment. Oh, ooh. Or, I mean, I feel like you already are like radiating the source energy. But why is the Fool in reverse twice? Fool is about... Fool is about dropping everything that you know. Everything that you know informs every step that you take, right? And it's almost like you're walking, every step that you take, you walk into a new situation with all of the information from the past. And it's informing, it's like a lens, a perspective. It's forming almost even in advance of you stepping into the new, your perspective on what is. The Fool is about dropping everything that you know so that you can experience this new beginning or the moment with the eyes of innocence and wonder. And it really is from that place where you're able to start this new beginning, take that leap of faith. But there does seem to be some sort of stuck energy here. And it has to do with something not being clear, something not being apparent. I say that because of these cards here. 7 of Cups, very illusory. It could be this, it could be that, it could be this, it could be that, it could be this, it could be that. These are all thoughts and ideas. Lack of clarity. something something that's not quite conscious. Okay? These are your strengths. This is a powerful strength. If nothing else, it is a call for you to focus on your alignment. Align with source energy. Let's look at weaknesses. Something that you might just want to be aware of. We'll pull 3 cards to help you navigate this challenge, which is sort of like a break in some sort of connection. I don't know if it's permanent or temporary, but it seems to be like a duo relationship, a partnership. Because of a third influence, something is influencing it, influencing the break. Weaknesses, 6 of Swords. You might have the tendency to move on quickly when something hurts you. You look out. What else is out there for me? What are my options? Weaknesses. I just saw the 5 of Cups flip up. That is a grief, sorrow, sadness, focusing on what is lost. Weaknesses for Scorpio. What should they be aware of? You already have this tendency to like, I'm gone, I'm out of here, I'm moving on. In the middle of the night, by the way. 4 of Swords. Retreat. This is a weakness. You just like check out. We do have consciousness in reverse here. Did something flip up just now? No. Oh yeah. Ooh, 5 of Swords. Another 5. Wow. Okay. Okay. This is telling a story. 5 of Swords in reverse. You don't want the conflict, and you don't want this particularly nasty conflict. Refusing to engage. We have 2 5s, conflict and change. Could have had something to do with a marriage. Could have had something to do with a system, a very traditional system. Marriage is a traditional system. Religious system as well. 3 of Swords. We have 2 3s now. 3 of Cups, third influence, 3 of Swords. Third influence. Betrayal of the heart. Feels like it was in the past. Okay, weaknesses. Those are your weaknesses. Opportunities, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities. What are the opportunities here for you as you navigate? What are the opportunities here for Scorpio where this challenge is concerned? New beginning, new beginning, new beginning. All over the place. Opportunities, huh? Balance where your finances are concerned. Balance where your resources are concerned. In a position to give. Or in a position to receive. There may be an influx of financial resources or other resources to support your position here. And then we have the 9 of Wands. This is an opportunity. You're almost there. It's been hard. It's been an energetic hardship. And you might feel very close to burnout. But you are almost there. You do have the strength to make it to the 10, to carry this through, to carry this forward. You have all of these wands behind you. You got to this point. Look at that. Those are opportunities. Let's look at threats. I'm going to use the dark mirror. I want to know. We have a lot of third influence. Something coming in from the outside. Some sort of external influence to the situation for you. That is having an impact on this situation where your challenge is concerned. all of this Fool energy in reverse. It's almost like you have the clarity within you. Temple of my body. Is this me? This is the threat. Temple of my body. And is this me? This came out right when I said you have the power within you. You have the clarity within you. This is a strength. There's this whole question coming up around this challenge, like you're revisiting something, you're questioning something, some commitment you've made to a lifestyle choice or a partnership. Like, is this me? Is this what I want now? And it has physical ramifications. It has something to do with the way that you feel about your body, the way that you are in your body. Is it interesting? Let's pull a card of guidance for you. Actually, let's work with let's work with the goddess guidance cards. Card of guidance for Scorpio as they navigate this challenge. If you've made it this far in the reading, I hope it's serving you in some way. If it's resonating with you, leave a comment. I'd love to know what this challenge is for you and what successes you're having with it. Hathor, fuck yeah. Receptivity. Yes, she's so beautiful. Okay, also hit the like button so that other people can see it. It helps the video to circulate. Hathor. If you're interested in a personal reading, I'm doing those. There is information below in the description box. Allow yourself to receive. Remember when we talked about, this was a strength, wasn't it? Being in a position either to give or to receive. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. That's powerful. That's a theme that's weaving its way through the reading. Okay, let's read more about Hathor. Where are you? Here we go. You have a maternal side to you that naturally cares for those in need, yet this must be balanced with receptivity or the flow is blocked. Receiving is the essence of feminine energy, and it means allowing yourself to receive with grace and gratitude. If you feel guilty when asking for others for help, or if you feel bad about receiving gifts, then you block your feminine energy. Your receptivity is just as natural as your nurturing, giving energy. Receptivity allows you to better hear the voices of the angels. When you receive, you have more resources to give to others. Begin by noticing the hundreds of gifts you receive each day, whether it's seeing beauty in nature, witnessing a touching human moment, or being hugged by a loved one. Simply say thank you for each gift and know that you're filling up your storehouse, keeping the divine flow going. Various meanings of this card: be still and listen, release guilt about receiving, ask for help, increase psychic awareness, know that you're in a learning cycle, healing is occurring, be more feminine in your energy, and be more in your feminine energy. That means something different, huh? Child conception, pregnancy, or birth, including adoption or favorable custody arrangements, are issues in your life. Okay. Wow, Scorpio. For some of you, this does have to do with conception, with children, with a child wanting to conceive, wanting to have a baby. Something about your current situation is creating some sort of block, either in the way that you both think about this, or the desires are opposing. You have opposing desires about this situation. Receptivity. So if there is a struggle to conceive, and we're going to make this like very general, but also kind of specific. If it is conception of a child, or if it is conception of a new life, a new beginning, Children often do, babies often do represent new beginnings. A new life for you, or a new beginning for you, or what have you. If there is some sort of block or struggle or conflict or challenge around conception, you can navigate that more easily by, as they suggest, entering into this mode of receptivity. And everybody has a different way of doing that. However, I will share with you the way that I do it. And maybe it will inspire you, or you'll connect with it, or you'll relate to it somehow. Maybe it'll be helpful. So, when I wake up in the morning, I will usually have a cup of coffee, and then I'll meditate for 10 minutes. I use that insight timer. I like it a lot. You can choose like your chimes, and they bring you back to your breath, and it's beautiful. It's a great app. I recommend it. And lately I've just, instead of visualizing what it is that I want over and over and over again, that's sort of like asking for what it is that I want, or, just concretizing my dream, my desire. Lately I have been imagining my whole body, my spirit, my chemistry, my physical form opening up. I can feel it when I'm meditating. I can actually feel like how distilled and also at the same time permeable my form is and my energy is, and just opening up into this sort of receptive posture inside of my meditation. Sometimes I'll imagine a white light, like a ball. See how Hathor has like a ball above her head? A ball of white light moving through my body, sort of just cleansing, purifying, just opening up the space inside of my body, and then moving down through my root chakra into the earth, like tree roots, like luminescent tree roots extending into the earth. And then that energy comes back up through my body, and my whole body just like, my whole energy just disperses and just becomes like light as it moves up through my body. And that's sort of my practice of receptivity. And it's just a reminder that I want to be open to receive the thing that I've asked for, right? The thing that I want. And what I've found in doing that meditation is that the sort of clarity around the sort of clarity that what it is that I've asked for is actually what I'm experiencing now. And that's been just a really weird experience and a very interesting experience to realize that the thing that I've asked for is here now, and I'm experiencing it now. And does it look perfect? Does it mean that I have no challenges in my life? And does it mean that I don't have fears or anxieties or concerns? No, that's not what it means. But just because those things exist doesn't mean that I can't also experience the positive in my life at the moment, which really does represent the thing that I've asked for. If that makes any sense. That's how I practice receptivity. And I only share that, my personal experience with that, because it does seem relevant here. Scorpio, every time I do your readings, and this has been going on for months, there is this strong affiliation with the body. The body comes up every time. And conception comes up quite a bit in your readings. And like I said before, conception could be any number of things. It could be literal, like actually conceiving a baby. Or it could just be conceiving an idea or a new way of life, a new beginning. Conception has so much to do with creativity, but in this particular sense, or at least in the readings of your past, your body is tied to it somehow. It comes up over and over again. And there's this question around your identity as well, in relationship to your body and in relationship to this whole thing that has to do with conceiving, with conception, with receptivity. So, tell me what that's about. Leave a comment below. Go back and watch the other readings that we've done together in the past and see that theme come up over and over and over again. I'm wishing you the best, Scorpio. I hope you have a beautiful spring, and please take good care.